This is where you get your news without the bias, just the facts. Tulsi Gabbard, Director of National Intelligence, has revoked security clearances of 37 current and former U.S. intelligence professionals. She cites that they have been accused of politicizing and manipulating intelligence. Very interesting story today. Gabbard said in a social media statement that the action was taken at President Donald Trump's direction. Gabbard has repeatedly alleged weaponization of the U.S. intelligence community, and last month, the U.S. Department of Justice said that it was forming a strike force to assess her claims. As you know, about a month ago, Gabbard came out with a big claim, a big case, saying that President Obama's administration utilized the intelligence community to come against President Trump's campaign in 2016 when he was running against Hillary Clinton, specifically the, in quotes of Trump, Russia hoax. Here we go. So Trump has leaked on recent comments from Gabbard in which she threatened to refer officials from the administration of Democratic former President Barack Obama to the Justice Department for prosecution over an intelligence assessment of Russian interference in U.S. elections. Republican Trump has accused Obama, without providing evidence, of leading an effort to falsely tie him to Russia and undermine his 2016 presidential campaign. A spokesperson for Obama has denounced Trump's claims, saying that these bizarre allegations are ridiculous and a weak attempt at distraction. So far, we haven't seen any evidence. It's just been, like this article says, in the allegation stage. We'll see what kind of evidence they provide in the future, if there is any. It was not clear if all of those on the list released by the Office of Director of National Intelligence, including a former spokesperson for Obama's National Security Council and Biden's coordinator for global COVID response, had indeed served as intelligence professionals. An ODNI spokesperson did not immediately respond to questions about the backgrounds of those whose security clearances had been revoked. Here's the important part. Gabbard says that there was a treasonous conspiracy. That's big words. These are not small words. Treasonous conspiracy in 2016 by top Obama officials to undermine Trump. Claims that Democrats called false and politically motivated. Trump won the 2016 election. What's also interesting, just a side note, is that at this time, Gabbard, during this time, would have been a Democrat, not a part of Obama's administration, but she was a Democrat at this time. An assessment by the U.S. intelligence community published in January 2017 concluded that Russia, using social media disinformation, hacking, and Russian bot farms, sought to damage Democrat Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign and bolster Trump. Remember the Mueller report? We went that for like 3 years between Clinton and Obama's team and Trump and Russia. The assessment determined the actual impact was likely limited and showed no evidence that Moscow's efforts changed voting outcomes. Russia has denied it and attempted to interfere in U.S. elections. So they said at the very most, there may have been some Russian influence, but it was not enough to actually impact the election, is what the Mueller report. So this is really big news. We don't actually know if anything's going to come from this. We do know that there are security clearances getting revoked. So they're trying to make some moves towards maybe an investigation into the Obama administration by getting some of those people who were involved away from intelligence currently. We'll see what happens, whether they actually are able to provide any evidence from Obama's administration. What do you think is going to happen next? Do you think that Tulsi Gabbard should have revoked these kind of security clearances? I want to know what you think. Don't forget to put your comment in the comments. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. I'll see you next time.